All right, how you doing? This is stage name BK or Black Krishna for menforwars.com. And it is currently Monday, July 8th, 2019 at 4:33 p.m. And I'm in downtown Toronto, Canada, just about a half a block east of Queen West and Bay Street, or about a block or so west of Yonge and Queen Street, and just west of the Eaton Center. And here's my little setup. I've got laptop. There you go. 22-inch laptop, webcam, and I'm promoting polite patriotism. Oops. All right. One sec. I'm promoting polite patriotism at manforwars.com to help nice ladies and gents teach kids, look, talk, and feel great, and locally discuss and share great online info they find offline. And so check out manforwars.com for more on that. Feel free to comment, subscribe, get in touch with questions or to work together, or financially support the manforwars.com efforts as you'd like. Because I've got manforwars.com 100% HD video proof that people want us to stop from being turned into pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies who like acting stupid and making more, or like acting stupid and being ignored and want to stop, right? So check out manforwars.com for more on that, or people get worked up and bother each other, don't get along, like pretend rude sketchy girlfriends, or lying bitchy sketchy wives, or ugly old ladies, or girlfriends, or whatever. And then they run around hunting happy, busy people, trying to turn them into zombies. So they're looking for polite Canadians and others to attack to turn them into zombies, right? And that's how, like, zombies making more zombies. And it's not you're no relation, just pretending. So nothing, it's okay. It's a full self-respect. Mind your business. Nice day. Sorry, it's doing that. It's nothing. It's okay. The people around, don't bother them. Don't bother them. They'll finish, right? That's all they can do. It becomes hard to do anything else, right? So manforwars.com for more on how to stop that. And this raw video, or this raw vlog, is called "Did Kawhi Leonard Leave Toronto Because People Bothered Him?" Right? Did Kawhi Leonard leave the Toronto Raptors and sign with the Los Angeles Clippers because people bothered him? Right? Because the pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie epidemic is huge here, and I'm sure it's going on elsewhere as well. But it's definitely huge here, where people get worked up and bother you like a pretend rude sketchy girlfriend, make you put up with him, nothing you can say, nothing you can do. It's not like you can say what's wrong. It's what's wrong, not even your girlfriend or wife or old lady or whatever, right? And then you have to impotently put up with and act like them until you turn to a pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie and you wander around bothering people, trying to make more. Just looking for anyone who's not zombie-like to attack and turn them into a zombie. So with that going on, it starts off with people you know. Force people to see you, touch your head, your hair, your face, pretend to shove something in your mouth, get worked up, make someone put up with you, look at your body, look at your butt, right? Worked up, make them, and then quiet, don't say anything, right? Because guys brainwashed, shoved into girl world, but not taken seriously like a gay or trans person can. Some do it well, some do it badly, so it's all the same. Because there's nothing, not like, oh, it's appropriate for my age or my relationship or what's going on or my looks. So, put up with it. Right? And they make everyone put up with it, act like them, so you get the guys out of the girl world, make their big dirty secret, not acting like rude ugly girls and getting away with it, but kind of saving the world, make sure no one acts like a messed up girl, and the girls can quietly be nice and nice to each other, or quietly not nice, ignore them next time or next one, right? Don't lose your self-respect, take anybody else's, right? So anyway, manforwars.com for more on that. But did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people bothered him, right? And with people turning into pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies, bothering people they know, forcing you to see them look ugly, sketchy, until you do it back, then you can't communicate with each other well, respect each other, hard to look at, talk to each other, so then run around attacking strangers like zombies, trying to make more out of people who are less zombie or not zombie. Right? Just hunting. Oh, you, nice, busy, happy person. Rah, put up with me. You're a polite Canadian. Yeah, put up with me. Pretend to get your girlfriend. Don't say anything. You impotent piece of crap. Nothing you can say or do. Just put up with me. Make you act like it too. Right? So did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people bothered him? Manforwars.com for more. on that. So 4:38 p.m. Monday, July 8th, 2019. Probably going on elsewhere, especially in more liberal parts of the country than conservative, because the political correctness, social constipation, trouble talking, act like pretend rude, ugly, sketchy girls, pretend sketchy girlfriends, right? Yeah, you say, what's wrong? What's wrong? You know who the hell it is, right? It just does that near people. So, with all due respect, you can't do anything with it, or you'll turn into a zombie, because it doesn't respect you. So you want to have any self-respect. Then you'll lose yours and take other people's, right? So that's the problem. That's what's been happening. So here at 4:38 p.m. Monday, July 8th, 2019. So people should stop with people they know, then they won't have any time or interest in bothering strangers, instead of acting like packs of zombies who run around hunting for happy or busy people or polite Canadians, trying to turn them into zombies, right? So manforce.com, 100% HD video proof. We want men to stop us from being turned into pretend rude, sketchy girlfriend zombies. We like acting stupid and making more, or like acting stupid and being ignored because they want to stop, right? So, I got over 2 years, over 2 million people on video. You can clearly see this sort of thing happening. But did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people bothered him? Were too many people acting like pretend rude, sketchy girlfriends with him? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, put up with me. See me before you see me play, touch my head, play with my hair. Yeah, first you see me, look at my body, look at my butt. Wipe my face. First you see me look ugly. Yeah, do it back. Don't say anything. Right? Was that too much? Right? Formerly world famous, nice, polite Canadians, now reduced to pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies who act stupid and make more, or act stupid and enjoy being ignored, want to stop. Right? I'll say a couple times for effect, because people just prove it. Right? It's not like some people with self-respect go, well, that's crazy. No way. It's like, oh, me, we. Right? So, I'm going to go to an article from Narcity, which is kind of an entertainment publication. And this article from Narcity by Patrick John Gilson from 5 hours ago, Monday, July 8, 2019, says people think Kawhi chose the Clippers because Toronto wouldn't leave him alone. So was it too many pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies? Here's the byline. Here's the picture. Was it too many pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies? You know they like bothering people who don't like it, so you don't like them. You know they see it as a challenge to force you to put up with them until you put up with and act like them. Then you don't respect each other and communicate well, and you run around attacking happy, busy people trying to turn them into zombies. Right? So what did that get too much for Kawhi Leonard and other people, frankly? And manforce.com, 100% HD video proof, over 2 years, over 2 million people. People want to stop us from being turned into pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies. They want men to help stop us. So whatever. Otherwise, they don't want to talk to people about things they don't like talking about. They can't explain why. They get embarrassed, argue, lie, right? Because typically when a girl's nice and she's, even she's read magazines about it, not supposed to say anything. If she's 3 or 103, right? Guys, unless you take it seriously, like gay or trans people, not saying you should, but if you look into it, research it well, then you decide you can do it well or badly. But normal guys, brainwashed to do it, have nothing appropriate for their age, looks, relationships, whatever. So it's just, put up with me, you're not going to like this, not going to like me, you're not going to respect this, you're not going to respect me, I don't respect you, right? And they just do it, right? So pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies, right? So did too many pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies in Toronto cause Kawhi Leonard to leave, right? For example, among many other problems. So I'll read from this article by Patrick John Gilson from Narcity. I'd say, hey, no relation. I think people can tell, so you're not embarrassed, right? It's like, nothing to do with it, right? So it's not like, no big deal. Not like people say, hey, what's with you two? It's a nice day, what's going on? There's other people here. Why are you making us uncomfortable? It's like, not mine, nothing. It's just something else. It just does that near people. Until you do it, and then you go bother people. Or you have self-respect, you don't lose yours, take anyone else, you let people have it. That's simple. Right, so, well, what else can you do with it? You can't say, hey, what's wrong? Well, I remember at dinner last night you said this. You know what the hell it is? It just does that with people it knows. Then it goes and bothers strangers when it can't get along well with people it knows. Right? So did too many pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies in Toronto bother Kawhi Leonard? Right? So, this article says, Raptors fans are still mourning the departure of Kawhi Leonard. And although most people have been pretty respectful of the player's choice, they can't help but wonder, where did we go wrong? Well, this is a perfect example, right? It's bothering people, seeing his challenge, and forcing to put up with you until they can't do anything with you. You can't look at you. They want to force you want to force them to see you look ugly, sketchy, make them uncomfortable, get away with it. Can't really talk to you, don't respect each other. So they have to force you to see, you have to force them to see you look ugly back. And then you have to do it back and forth, and you can't talk, and you run around like zombies with no self-respect, hunting for happy, busy people, like an ants, turn them into zombies. So where did we go wrong? That's part of the calculus possible, right? Back to the article. The whole thing sort of seems like a bad breakup. We loved our MVP, but the feeling wasn't as mutual as we hoped, or maybe it was for a while until Toronto got super clingy. And there's a hyperlink there. But yeah, your pretend rude, sketchy girlfriend, that is pretty super clingy. Especially when they have no self-respect and they don't respect you and you can't respect each other, right? It's like a bitchy, ugly old lady torturing her husband to death. Hey, bitchy, ugly old lady, put up with me. What is it, dear? Nothing you can say or do, you useless piece of crap. It's like, oh, okay, fine. Just bust my balls. The girl scramble her eggs, whatever, scare a kid. Right? There's nothing you can do. Right? There's nothing to say. Right? They work up body for no reason. Lying bitches begging to be broken, get off, be ignored. Right? That's the best in class, New World Order, 21st century brainwashing to beat. So back to this article. Sports experts are now weighing in on how Kawhi's commitment to personal privacy may have affected his decision to ditch the six. Yeah, if you want to mind your own business, because I've got hours of footage, over 2 years, over 2 million people, but even recently, even just now, it's for half an hour just to prove it, because I'm not me, right? That you sit here, headphones on, listen to a podcast, and pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies attack and try and turn you into one, and they like acting stupid and making more, or acting stupid and being ignored, and want to stop. Right? Yeah, sick of being a pretend ugly, sketchy girl zombie, bothering people, make everyone put up with, can't look at, talk to people, no one wants to with me, bother strangers. Right? And so, and back to this article. According to a report by the Spun, a leak of information appeared to be what turned Kawhi off of his second LA option, the Lakers. Right? So if you want to mind your business, have self-respect, be a polite, happy, busy Canadian or person or man or woman or child or straight or whatever, you can't do that because pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies will attack you and force you to see them look ugly until you force them to see you look ugly, and then you turn to a pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie, and then you run around attacking people, trying to make them put up with you. Right? So anyone who's not a zombie, you attack like a pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie. Right? So, but Kawhi's conversations were leaked. Back to this article from Narcity. Kawhi's conversations with Magic Johnson set the internet ablaze when news about their meetings first broke, which, according to former NFL player Chris Carter, certainly didn't help the Lakers win Kawhi's trust. And there's a tweet from Chris Carter, former NFL great and current host of First Things First, saying all the information that leaked from Magic's conversation with Kawhi didn't help the Lakers' cause, right? So if you want to be a person with self-respect who minds your business, moves quietly, you have to act like a rude line, bitchy, sketchy, ugly, pretend old lady, your wife or girlfriend, worked up, make people put up with you, not getting along with people you usually interact with and know, then wandering around like a zombie, bothering strangers, trying to make more zombies who bother people? Right? So manofwars.com, 100% HD video proof. We want to stop from being turned into pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies, or we want men to stop us from being turned into pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies. Whatever. Otherwise, polite, super polite. Don't talk to them, just politely ignore it. Other people around can see it's safe to be nice. Otherwise, you can't be nice people anymore. You have to get work up, force me to see you look ugly. You have to do it until they do it. Then you have to go bother other people when you can't respect each other and communicate well. Like zombies, trying to attack other people, turn them into zombies. Right? And so yeah, that might have been a contributing factor. Right? So, did Kawhi leave the Toronto Raptors because people bothered him? Right? This could have clearly been a factor in that. The pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie apocalypse. Where everybody acts like pretend rude sketchy girlfriend with everyone, worked up, trying to force people to see you look spaz out, look ugly, touch your hair, face, head, look at your body, look at your butt, get away with it, don't say anything, make it hard to talk, do it more, go bother strangers, attack anyone who's not doing it, make them put up with it, act like it till they do it, turn people into zombies who wander around bothering people, right? So back to this article. Toronto also struggled to give the player his space. Quote, Kawhi watch was all anyone wanted to talk about for weeks. Fans studied the player's every move, word, and gesture for clues about his plans. Now, I have to admit, I got caught up in the fun. I'm a Raptors fan. I love the fact they won the championship. Hell of a fun season. Even if it was a one-time thing, it was a hell of a thing to be a part of. That's like almost a year of your basketball life where you're like, this was awesome, right? So, it is what it is. Wish he'd stayed, but, happy for him if he's happy where he is, right? And one of the things I saw is at the Toronto Blue Jays game that he went to where they're playing the California Angels, I believe. He gets walked down to the front row, gets a standing ovation as he kind of walks in, right? And he's front row behind the batter's box with his girlfriend. And then he gets another standing ovation, I believe, or maybe a continuation of it, something like that, in a clip. And then Kawhi Leonard holds up his finger to the crowd, but he's got kind of a sternish look on his face. He's got kind of a wagging finger, right? Not like a cheering wave, keep going, keep cheering, keep going. More like this. He looks, and he kind of looks with kind of a serious-ish look on his face. Not mean, but serious-ish. And he kind of goes like that a couple times with his finger, waves it a couple of times. There's a copy on my BitChute channel, manforwars.com, manforwars at BitChute. Manforwars YouTube censored, but that's up there. Twitter, censor, all that stuff censored. But anyway, the point is that he went like that. And I've got a little 1-minute video showing a couple of times that. And you can see where he kind of tries to calm the cheering crowd a bit. And he goes, one championship. I'm out. It's cool. Thank you. But he's not like, yes, me, we, more, right? So, we were all studying little things, right? But his decision caught us all off guard, right? But anyway, here at 4:50 p.m., Monday, July 8th, 2019, again, did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people bothered him? Was the pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie apocalypse part of that, where you deal with people you know or interact with, and then don't get along, and then wander around bothering strangers, attacking polite Canadians or happy, busy people, hunting happy, busy people, trying to turn them into zombies, right? Does that get on your nerves, right? What if you're cool? It's like, hey, I'm cool, quiet, laid back dude. Hey, you are. You're not bothering people. Put up with me. Ha ha, put up with me. See me wipe my nose, play my hair, touch my head, face, look at my butt. Oh, get away with it. Oh, put up with me. Oh, pretend sketchy girlfriend. Oh. Then you act like that, and you talk like you're paranoid, you're arguing. You know what I mean? Like, did that bother Kawhi Leonard? It bothers other people, right? Who wants to stop? Manforwars.com, 100% HD video proof, right? So did people bothering people like that? Because you see some of it, and sometimes you see the players do it a little bit here and there, and that's really annoying, right? But then a lot of times they don't. They're kind of straight up, just talking to you cool, right? And sometimes they're like, yeah, blah, 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 yeah, put up with me or whatever. It's like, yeah, right? And, that's why people turn into zombies and run around bothering strangers when they do it with each other, right? So you can stop people you know and stop bothering strangers and being bothered by strangers, right? But did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people bothered him, like this and other ways, right? So back to the Narcity article. It all seemed endearing until news helicopters began following the athlete's car and fans lurked wherever they thought the player might pop up. It's safe to say that it got downright creepy at one point, right? And this is sort of a misplaced form of nationalism, as people are kind of hollowed out. It's like, what are we? We're polite Canadians. We don't do that. It's like, no, we're not. We're rude, sketchy, pretend girlfriend zombies. We bother each other. We don't get along. We go bother strangers. Try and make more zombies until they're all zombies bothering people. We're just looking for people to bother to turn into zombies, right? So the nationalism that Canadians wanted to feel was transferred into something that the media gave us to celebrate, which is great. NBA junk food's great, right? It's bread and circuses meant to distract us, but even if Patriots get everything they want, great policies, places to live, people, you'd still want fun circuses and delicious bread, right? So, it was good. But a lot of that energy of people that are kind of lost in zombieing, who are looking for something to collectively vibe on, instead of being polite Canadians, respect each other, communicate well, teach kids to, right? they launched down to the Raptors. That's why they're zombieing, you know, in wait for a couple of days to get into Jurassic Park, just to be with each other and not be pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies, but to be with each other and be happy and focused on something, right? And connect around that. So that can replace that, or at least a transferable skill, and good to go. Save polite Canadians who save Canada, teach kids to be, or pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies, hunt happy, busy people, polite Canadians, can't be nice near them, with them, can't be nice anymore, can only make you people put up with and act like you until you can't communicate well, go bother other people, try to turn them into zombies who bother people, right? As I said, manwars.com, 100% HD video proof. People want to stop us from being turned into pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies. And otherwise, just politely don't talk about it. And people are super nice. When people know it's safe to be nice to you, otherwise you can't be nice to people anymore. You can't be nice to you. It's not safe. Everyone will waste their time. Why look at you, really? If you're just going to force someone to see you look ugly, you get worked up, bother them, right? Or why talk to you, really? Listen to you, really? Right? So, it's not safe, right? You got to kind of be sheepish and sideways with people. Oh, you're sheepish sideways. Oh, me too, yeah. Bother each other, run away from each other, go bother other people, right? Like, but, except for the zombie shit, people are super nice, right? I politely ignore it. Don't lose my self-respect, take anyone else's, bother anybody. They can't help it, they're embarrassed. They'll just get embarrassed. They can't explain why. They'll argue, they'll lie. You can't do anything, right? So, but then other people know it's safe to be nice and super nice to each other, right? But this is what pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies do with anybody that looks, talks, or feels great, or is you know, minding their own business, or is acting like a human, is they get worked up and bother you, and they look for them to attack, wandering the streets, zombies, right? Just, hey, see those people over there? They're nice to each other. They're happy. They're busy. They're put up with us. Right? You just run around doing that. So here at 4:55 p.m. Monday, July 8th. Damn it! Sorry, there's a bug there. Anyway, yeah. For example. So, did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto in part because people bothered him too much, right? He was cool, so he's worth bothering, right? Even me, I'm the strong silent type, right? You might not believe it, but I'm typically strong silent. Go to a movie theater, be a polite Canadian, don't make a scene, don't bother anyone, don't bump into anyone, don't talk too loud, walk too fast, don't do stupid things, right? Just go watch a movie. Fire in a crowded theater, scream really loud, fire, everybody out. You know, let's go, right? Simple, right? But otherwise, strong silent type, right? But pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies look for that to attack, right? And if you talk about anything, if you have anything to do with acting like a human, like we should be nice and polite, pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie bother you. You say, hey, nice to see you, sir. Oh, you said, sir, pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie, put up with me. Whoa, right? Or, hey, honey, how's it going? Oh, you said, honey, pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie, put up with me, put up with me. Look at me spaz out like you were nice, that nice girl. Right? That's how they attack anybody acting human, turn him into a zombie. 4:57 p.m. Monday, July 8, 2019. So, in this article from Narcity, it says it got downright creepy at one point. What's creepier than a pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie that gets worked up and bothers you? Can't say anything to because they don't respect you, you don't respect them. Just gonna argue, get embarrassed and lie and argue. What's creepier than that? Right? Wandering around trying to make more. Right? Did that bother Kawhi Leonard? Does it bother like it bothers other people? A lot of people don't like it. Lying bitches, baby broken, get off, be ignored, want to stop. Right? I mean, they finish. They take care of everything. Sometimes if you do look, they're even more. They're don't look at me. I'm just being stupid here. You're running away. Right? If you actually look, they say, what are you doing? Right? It's lying stupid, be ignored, running away. Right? But did that, If I can't force you to see me look ugly quietly or make you uncomfortable, get worked up, bother you, pretend rude, sketchy, old lady, wife, girlfriend, then I won't like you. We can't respect each other, can't talk to each other. But if I do, then we won't like each other, respect each other, can't talk to each other. You'll have to do it back. Nothing else you can do with me. And then we'll run away from each other when we do it and bother other people. Right? It's zombification. Very good brainwashing. Right? So, a lot of news around Kawhi Leonard. Did Kawhi Leonard leave the Toronto Raptors because people bothered him? Right? The pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie epidemic. Everyone makes you put up with an act like one. And then they just basically do that. It's hard to do anything else. Don't respect people, don't respect you. Hard to look at, talk to people, force you to put up with them, make you uncomfortable. You still have stuff going on. This just makes it all less fun, right? You just know that there's some bullshit coming, or you're going to mess with each other, don't respect each other, whatever, right? So, but here's an example. Airplane has landed, being followed by news helicopters, right? A CP News 24 helicopter following 2 black SUVs, one of which was believed to contain Kawhi Leonard, right? So did that contribute to it, right? Did that contribute to it? No, right. Oh. I guess no relation, it's nothing. It's a little self-respect, don't bother. It's a nice day. It's nice. They're embarrassed, they can't explain why, they're embarrassed, they'll argue, they'll lie, it's okay. And then they're off to try and make more zombies, running around hunting for people to bother, turn to zombies, who aren't already zombieing around bothering people. It's busy, it's a nice day. So stuff like this, the MLSE plane landing at the airport, that might have bothered Kawhi Leonard a bit, right? But what about the pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie, attacking anyone, making him do it back, making other people do it back, right? Like if you come here and you have to do that, and you have a chance to leave and go someplace where people don't, wouldn't that be way better? Right? Imagine if you're like coming from a place, where people don't get worked up and force you to put up with them like pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies, right? And then they just do it to you. Hey, how's it going, man? Wipe my nose, spaz out. Hey, put up with me. Yeah, a little bit. Let me play my hair. That's it. Touch my head. Touch my face. Shove something in my mouth. Look at my body. Look at my butt. Oh, get away with it. Oh, it bothered you. Oh, no, weird. Oh, double. Oh, sorry about that. I'll talk loud. I'll bother you more. Right? Pretend rude, sketchy, old lady, wife, girlfriend, zombie. Right? Imagine you come someplace where you don't do that, but then you realize you have to do it back, because what else can you do with them, right? Don't respect each other much. Hard to communicate, get along. So then you're like, yeah, sure. Wipe my nose. Look at my feet. Yeah, sketchy mess too. Yeah, sure. Whatever, buddy. Whatever. Right? Wouldn't you want to leave to a place where that wasn't going on? Right? No, it may still be going on. There's still people acting weird near people, especially in more liberal areas. Conservatives try and preserve what works. Liberals try and push for changes to make people happy. And when people respect each other, it's a good, healthy conversation where you can learn to respect each other's opinions and evolve your own, and so on. But with the radical left turning people into commie zombies, Antifa-style commie zombies, you can't do that, right? Pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies. Just likes doing that near people. It just does that near people. So, hey, put on me, wake up. Yeah, I say, what's wrong? What's wrong, honey? It's ain't yours. It just does that near people, right? As long as people know, right? And it's no big deal, you're not embarrassed. It's like, there's nothing to do with it. I don't think it's mine. Like a horrible relationship I'm in where they're doing that in public with me or something. It just does that near people. Hey, it's okay, right? Or all you can do is turn into it, and then you have to go bother people. Because once it forces you to see it look ugly, and you force to see you look ugly, then all you can do is run around forcing other people to see it look ugly. Because you can't respect each other, do anything else. It becomes hard, right? So we can't do anything else, Can't explain why, gets embarrassed, argues and lies. It's nothing, it's okay. Have a little self-respect. Don't bother anybody, it's a nice day. Sorry it's doing that. I've been in places, where I've just been like, no relation. It's just pretend nice. Sorry it's doing that. It's not my place to go on about it or do anything with it. Not my coffee shop, not my store, no, it's okay. It's fine. You can't help it. Can't explain why or anything. What are you supposed to do? Argue with it? Are you supposed to force you to look ugly too and work that bother it back? What are you supposed to do with it? Right? So I just politely ignore it. Right? Other people around, they finish what they have to do, pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies, like acting stupid, making more, or being ignored, want to stop. and or both, and other people are super nice. They're like, okay, Mr. Straight Up Guy, take your word. I'll take you fact you seriously, and they're nice. Except for the zombie shit, people are nice. Now, the zombie shit attacks nice people, turns them into zombies till everyone's a zombie. But except for that, people are super nice. It's Canada, it's strong. But did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people bothered him? Right? Is that one of the reasons he left? Right? So, at 5:03 p.m. Monday, July 8th, 2019, you can see what they do to anybody that can do anything for them. This is the commie zombie stuff. Communists killed 100 million people this way. Anti-free speech zombies, right? They bitch, everything bitch. Then they got to switch. You got to bitch. Or they snitch. Have you censored, arrested, or killed? No, nice, happy, good-looking people could say this is stupid. We shouldn't all be the same, equally poor, living in mud huts, riding bicycles. No, shut up, stop it, blah, 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 blah. Someone's a weak mess. Everyone's a weak mess. Like, no, strong, confident, happy, good-looking people. Successful. No. So they killed 100 million people this way in the 20th century, right? So it's another reason you got to stop this. Because you get rid of the ways people respect each other. Guys can't respect each other, can't be straight up, don't lie, look a man in the eye, firm handshake, be cool, polite, stay busy or friendly to be respected, out of the way, on the way. Girls, similar stuff, but also polite, gracefully distracting, nice to you, you're nice to them, relax more, share, being attractive, not force people to see you look ugly, right? But the zombies attack anybody that could do that until you can't do anything about it, right? That's how they killed 50 million in Russia, 50 million in China, because there were people that were like, this is stupid, shouldn't do this, and the commie zombies were like, no men, women anymore, no nothing, can't talk to people we disagree with, can't talk to people we agree with, nobody talk anymore, everything sucks, destroy it, replace it, right? And that's the commie zombie stuff, right? So did Kawhi Leonard leave the Toronto Raptors because people bothered him? In part because of the pretend sketchy girlfriend, corporate clone, and commie zombie apocalypse, right? Is that part of the reason? Where you're like going, hey, go, put up with me. Oh, yeah, sure, put up with me too. Great, this sucks. I'm a rude, ugly girl. I'm 6'7", 225 pounds of raw, muscly, badass athlete from California. Why I gotta act like a rude, ugly girl with this dude? Or this girl, for that matter. Right? Or this kid. Raised by him. Right? What? Right? So back to this article. It says here, and fans seem to agree that the city's utter infatuation with Kawhi might have been too much for him to handle. And as somebody that's kind of a semi-celebrity, low-laid, Z-grade celebrity myself, I know what that's like. When people have trouble getting anyone to pay attention to them because they act like pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies, wander around, bother people after they don't get along with people they know, see anybody that's not, or that's cool, or that's can get attention, right? They freak out and zombie like crazy. So did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto? In part because people bothered him. Pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies bothered him. Like, hey, you seem cool. You seem like a good guy. He's got something going on. Put up with me. Pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie. We're gonna bother you. Put up with me. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Make more. Like being ignored. Acting stupid. Want to stop. Ha ha ha. Right? Or both. Right? So Skip Bayless from Skip and Shannon Undisputed says, if number 2 lifted the Clippers to a championship, I'd finally be impressed, right? And he's mad because Kawhi Leonard, who wears number 2, left the San Antonio Spurs and then was traded to Toronto and is now with the LA Clippers. And so he's not happy because he's a Spurs fan. But he's saying if he lifts the Clips to a championship, then he'll be impressed, right? And this other guy, Saint Killa FGC, says he gave a few rings to your Spurs, really just one. This guy's not that knowledgeable. Won in Toronto, now we'll probably win in LA. You're just hating because he left San Antonio. Give Kawhi Leonard his props, respect, and privacy. These men play a game and you earned a career due to them, right? So did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people bothered him because they're acting like pretend sketchy girlfriends where you couldn't have privacy, right? And they worked up and forced you to put up with them until you act like them, and you run away from each other and go try and make more zombies who bother people out of any happy or busy people you could find as you zombie around looking for people to turn into zombies. Right? So did Kawhi Leonard leave the Toronto Raptors because people bothered him? Right? That's a feasible conceit based on what's going on. In a number of ways. Now, a lot of people didn't, right? But everyone will be a zombie if everyone does that with people they know. Hey, put up with me. Do it back and forth. Because you switch from defense to offense, and then you'll run around with family and friends. People do it for fun. The whole families will do it on a Sunday. You know, strangers might do it more on a Monday. Get away with more BS. You know, not as embarrassed people you know, and more anonymous in the big city. You just wander around by people like a zombie. Pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie. So back to a tweet from this article. Did Kawhi Leonard leave the Toronto Raptors because people bothered him? Right? From Narcity. It says here from AK, at TSN Sports, for a man who enjoys his privacy, Kawhi Leonard staying in Canada with the Raptors would have been a bad move for him and his family. The man couldn't go anyway while in Canada after the championship without hordes of fans following and surrounding him. Hashtag Kawhi update. People are being really bad with spelling these days. I'm not even sure it's spell check. I think it's probably because attention means nothing. Attention on Twitter means nothing. Attention offline, it's pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies means nothing. So your craft, in terms of how you express yourselves articulately online and offline, is being destroyed as humans are turned into corporate clones or commie zombies. You know, like, I think that's part of it, right? But anyway, his point here is that he couldn't go anywhere in Canada without hordes of fans surrounding him. And for this, did Kawhi Leonard leave the Toronto Raptors because people bothered him? Possibly like pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies, possibly in other ways, right? I also made a video called Larry Bird on Kawhi Stay, the King of Canada and just a kid from California, right? And this is Larry Bird. This is from a little bit of an article that where they interviewed Larry Bird from ESPN. And Larry Bird, Celtics legend from the 80s. He won 3 championships there, some MVPs. And, you know, Celtics legend from the 80s. He and Magic Johnson kind of, you know, boosted the NBA a lot in the 80s. So that's Celtics legend Larry Bird I'm talking about. Now, Larry Bird lived in Boston as a Celtic, right? But towards the end of his career, when he became an icon, even though he and his wife wanted to continue living in Boston, they couldn't. Because Larry Bird tried to go to a Boston Red Sox Blue Jays game, and Larry Bird was mobbed everywhere by fans. It was just impossible for him and his wife to go out in Boston after the hero he became, right? So that's Larry Bird's experience with the Boston Celtics in part. Although he had a good time there, even had a good time living there, mostly he wasn't bothered. But as he achieved legend status, you know, that got more and more normal, and he just couldn't go out in the city of Boston kind of normally, right? And he's from Indiana. He's from Indiana. And he was playing for the Boston Celtics. So he went back to Indiana, where he's still obviously a basketball legend, even did great things there for Indiana hoops, but he wasn't an NBA-sized legend to even casual fans or even strangers who don't follow the game much the way he was in Boston. So he had a more chilled-out life in Indiana than he would have, and that's why he couldn't stay in Boston after he became a legend there. So I made the Larry Bird on Kawhi Stay, the King of Canada and just a kid from California video by saying that if Kawhi Leonard wanted to be a superstar who gets mobbed everywhere in Toronto and then spend, you know, half the year living in San Diego or another part of California, maybe Los Angeles or both or whatever, then he could be still an NBA superstar, but a more chilled out fan base there in his downtime. Whereas when he comes here, it's just rabid Raptors lunatics, right? So he could have the best of both worlds if he stayed here, right? Like Larry Bird found, couldn't stay in Boston, went back to Indiana, could live there, it's cool. Boston, he got too big. Same thing with Kawhi. He got too big in Toronto. Even people just don't even watch basketball go, but that guy, ooga booga, right? Whereas in Los Angeles, still a celebrity, still an NBA superstar, but the fans there aren't as crazy because you didn't do everything crazy there. You can be more chilled out, right? So that's an option, but obviously the weather, the travel, the franchise, plans, Paul George, all this other stuff, and you can see why he went to the Clippers and families nearby, right? And so on, right? So I get it, but then he'll be dealing with more fandom craziness there. and less fandom craziness in Toronto, there still will be some, right? And so, yeah, back to this, did Kawhi leave Toronto because people bothered him? Whether it's some of the media stuff or the tweeting or some leaks or people in different places where he's supposed to be, leaking information about it, or whether it's the pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie apocalypse, people just bother anybody cool until you bother them back, and then you don't get along, you go bother other people, hunt for happy, busy people to attack, right? Turn them into zombies who bother people, right? Was that part of the calculus, right? Did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people bothered him, right? So 5:14 p.m., Monday, July 8th, 2019, right? They don't care. They bother people who don't like it till you don't like them, and then that's all they can do. Because what else you want to do with somebody who bothers you till you don't like them, right? So, and manforwars.com, 100% HD video proof. People want to stop from being turned into pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies. They want men to help us stop being turned into pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies who like bothering people and making more, or like acting stupid and being ignored and want to stop, right? So. BK Black, Krishna from manforwars.com. Comment, subscribe, get in touch. Work together and financially support the Man for Wars efforts as you'd like. So here's another piece of the Narcity article, right? JJ Price, love that at Kawhi Leonard wanted privacy. Hope that's why he chose the Clippers. BR just said Raptors turned down a trade to get PG and Russell. Crazy, right? And it's true. They're supposedly true. There's some stories that came out. This is a pretty closed loop process for the most part. But there is some rumors that Toronto could have gotten Paul George and Russell Westbrook in his massive contract with his declining athleticism and advancing age. Oh, he's still a great player, but very flawed player as well. Not sure if he can deal with those flaws well enough to contribute a substantial amount to a championship level team at this point, but who knows. But it was also Kawhi probably trying to play the Raptors and the Clippers and the Lakers off against each other to get what he wanted out of the Clippers, his ideal franchise. Because it was just me and the Clippers could have went, well, okay, we're not going to mortgage our future for you or, do crazy deals with other teams, right? But now he's like, nope, you want me, give up tomorrow for today. And I'll come today, we'll win today. If we keep winning today, then tomorrow you saw it won't be that valuable because it's draft picks and you're a really good team. So, whatever. Right? Whereas Toronto, if we'd taken on Paul George and Russell Westbrook, it could have been like, and we kept Kawhi Leonard, that could have been really amazing and interesting. We'd have to give up a lot of our team, and it would have been an uncertain chemistry experiment. And really, these days, sometimes a big two is better than a big three, because the big three cannibalize each other's touches and support them and take away from each other's fame and accolades and so on, right? And credit. And a big two is better. And even what Kawhi Leonard did with the Raptors is like the best, where he's like, I led this team. Now, I could have done it without them. They couldn't have done it without me. There are lots of great players on the Raptors, but he was the clear star, so he got all the credit. So diffusing that by having a three-headed monster there can work, obviously, we've seen it work, but it can also lead to some problems and instability down the line, right? So even if the Raptors signed Kawhi and Russell Westbrook and Paul George and traded, Lowry, Gasol, some other stuff, some draft picks, the rest of our future, whatever, that team could have blown itself up as they started getting pissed that they were winning, but not getting enough credit for it or whatever, right? See, you don't know, right? And at the end of the day, I think you weigh your options clear, right? So when it comes to the question of did Kawhi leave Toronto because people bothered him, right? Whether it's pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies or other things, right? That becomes clear. Here's another tweet from the Narcity article. Good to see Kawhi Leonard go to the Clippers and not the Lakers. Funny thing, as they're blaming the Magic for letting folks know He talked to Leonard's uncle is the reason why he did not choose the Lakers, that he likes his privacy, nothing wrong with that, a rough stretch for Magic. One massive run-on sentence, right? And I'm not totally like a super-duper stickler, but I have to admit that when attention means nothing, online attention is like crap potato chips, handful of likes, retweets, whatever. Offline, pretend sketchy girlfriends, they spaz out near each other. You can see why it's harder to want to be in a place where everything's sort of nothing, you know? Or you can't say much about it because you don't respect each other, even if it is something, or you want to, right? So you just have to zombie. What else you can do with your time, right? Hanging out, don't respect each other, acting like pretend sketchy girlfriends. Okay, go wander around like a zombie, hunt happy, busy people, attack them, try and make more. Right? Here's another one. Again, did Toronto leave Kawhi Leonard because people bothered him, right? Something that that should deal with. Here's another tweet. If you're ever looking for who to blame when it comes to Kawhi Leonard leaving Toronto, look no further than CTV News. Flying a helicopter up his ass while we know he wants privacy, makes you a stage 5 clinger. It was definitely a huge red flag for him, right? Hashtag CTV hates Toronto, right? So, was people bothering people? If you could go to some place where people didn't bother people, nice weather, family, friends there, people you know, a culture you understand, would that be a draw? Right? A lot of people leave the city too. So, people rude, you know, so rude, right? What's rude? Pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies? It's rude, right? No relation, can't say what's wrong, they don't respect you, they don't tell you what's wrong. You put up with them, act like them, not get along, go around, attack strangers, try to turn them into zombies who bother people. Right? So, did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people bothered him? Right? Was there a lot of pretend sketchy girlfriend zombieing to deal with, among other stuff? If you go to a place with less of that, where if you had self-respect, you weren't attacked because you had self-respect, you could keep it. You couldn't just lose your self-respect by acting rude and sketchy back and forth with someone else. Right? Like, oh, we're not adults, we can't talk, we're not this, we're bitchy, sketchy, ugly old ladies or wives or girlfriends, you know, torturing our husbands to death, nothing they can say or do, make anything any better, impotent, right? If you could not do that, would you prefer to not do that? Right? So, here's another tweet from Jacob Pogubila. Right? Toronto sports media saying at Kawhi Leonard getting no privacy, playing for the Raptors has nothing to do with him leaving or staying. And they say he's a private guy. You can't have both. Right? So yeah, was it an intrusion? Right? Is pretend sketchy girlfriend zombie at bothering people an intrusion on your privacy, your peace of mind, right? Your ability to look, talk, and feel great, have self-respect, show and get it, act nice enough to talk, let people know it's safe to be nice to you, it's not safe to be nice to you or even near you. So you have to run around near people like a zombie, bothering them, trying to turn them into a zombie that bothers people, right? You're serious about making zombies. Everyone has to be a zombie. Not serious about your own interaction, just part of the zombie process, right? There's one zombie attack, 2, 3, maybe a group of 5, 6. One of us will turn him into a zombie. 5, 6 people. First you see me look ugly. One of us will get him. Just make sure they see it. They possibly do it back. Possibly all rattled. Do it with each other. Go bother strangers, right? Did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people bothered him, right? Pretend sketchy girlfriend, zombies, and otherwise. So it says here in this article, another tweet from Adrian Wojnarowski, the legendary Woj NBA reporter, drops Woj bombs, very connected. He didn't say much about this because he didn't get much about this. So he wasn't one of those people that's like, I guarantee it's the Lakers, I guarantee it's the Raptors, I guarantee it's the Clippers. He was just like, I don't know. I know everything. I don't know this one. So all the other people talking bullshit were exposed to be bullshitters. But that's the great thing about sports. You can be right, you can be wrong, you can still be smart, You don't get in a bunch of shit for it. It should be that way about politics and culture and other things, right? Where you can speak more freely. But because of political correctness, or because the pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies that attack anyone that can look, talk, or feel good, smart, funny, attractive, mind their business, have self-respect, try to turn you into one, becomes hard. But Adrian Wojnarowski says, free agent forward Leonard has informed runners-up teams of his plans to sign with the Clippers, league sources tell ESPN. I heard on one of the local radio stations here in Chicago that Kawhi Leonard was going to want to sign with a team that protected his privacy, respected the fact that he wanted to take his time making his decision. Kawhi Watch. From Robin Bird, right? Hearing some scuttlebutt on a radio station. Now, if you want your privacy in Toronto, can you have it? Right? Can you just be cool? Or will pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies see you as a perfect target to attack, make you put up with them, till you act like them, then go bother other people, turn them into zombies? So, did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people bothered him? Right? Pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies made him put up with and act like him. He was like, that's it, I'm out of here. Like me, hate me, you're my pretend sketchy ugly old lady? What the hell? Right? And as I said, manforwars.com, 100% HD video proof. We want men to help stop us from being turned to pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies. Right? Back to this Narcity article. It started with a laugh, oh that laugh, and ended with a laugh. Kawhi is gone, leaving in his wake a championship and memories to last a lifetime. From Devin Haru. Right? Well, people are bothering you. Like you, hate you, it doesn't matter. They pretend to get your girlfriend zombie. If you don't put up with and act like it, it won't do anything with you. If you do, you can't do anything with each other, and you wander around bothering strangers trying to make more zombies. Right? Would you rather not? Or if you have to, would you rather do it with people you know, family and friends? Like, oh yeah, pretend to get your girlfriend too. Not just anybody, bother everybody. And Sharon Creelman tweets, perhaps encourage Canadians to thank Kawhi Leonard with the grace and gratitude of who we are, leaving behind some of the behaviors of invading his privacy, etc. Best of success to all. There you go. So what happens if anybody says we should have grace, we should have gratitude, we should be polite, we should be nice, we should act like human? How you doing, sir? Oh, good afternoon, man. Zombie put up with, force you turn to zombie too. Right? Did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people bothered him? Yeah, possible. It's back to this article. It's hard to say what personal reasons drove Kawhi to choose the Clippers over the Raptors or Lakers. It's highly possible he just wanted to play on his home turf and live a quiet, low-key life. A life he might not have been able to imagine for himself or his family in Toronto. And that's the end of the article. From Narcity. Right? And then another one, fans are sharing the love with Kyle Lowry after he loses another best friend. From Narcity. You can check out Narcity. This is by Helena Hansen. He's got to make it the point that he bonded with his star wing player with DeRozan and then with Leonard, and now they're both gone. But nonetheless, many mitigating factors. But one of them might have been, did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people were bothering him like pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies who like acting stupid, make more, or acting stupid and be ignored and want to stop, or both. Okay. So, BK Block Krishna from manforwars.com hearing. (5:27 p.m. Monday, July 8, 2019. Downtown Toronto, Canada, just a little bit east of Queen Weston Bay, just a block or so west of Yonge and Queen Street, just a bit west of the Eaton Centre. Laptop, webcam. There's west, there's east. There's where this goes. There you go. And just to prove it's not me, I'll just let it ride out a bit, and you'll see. Do 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 do. Fiat Begara. Fiat Begara. Fiat Begara. All right. All right. So there you have it. Let it ride out a bit. And the answer to did Kawhi Leonard leave Toronto because people bothered him? I show you don't have to be a chatty chad. If you're a nice, polite, happy, busy person, and pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies will attack you, try to turn you into one, or get off being ignored acting stupid because they want to stop, or both. Right? So that's a contributing factor. So yeah, here at 5:41 p.m., Monday, July 8th, 2019, downtown Toronto, Canada. BK Black Krishna from manforwars.com. Comment, subscribe, get in touch with questions or financial support as you like. Set up here. Goes there. You can see also manforwars.com, 100% HD video proof. We want men to help us stop be turned to pretend sketchy girlfriend zombies who bother each other, don't get along, then wander around bothering strangers, attacking happy, busy people, trying to turn them into zombies. And there you have it. BK Black Krishna from manforwars.com. As said, comment, subscribe, get in touch. Questions, support the Man for Wars efforts as you'd like. Hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.